Deb, who owns in the Little Yellow House on 102nd Ave. Good morning to you, Deb.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for being here today. I really appreciate your time. So why don't we start with the Petite Petal Company? If someone's never heard of you or before, what is it you do exactly in your business?
We are a boutique florist, so we do a little of all of everything in floristry, but we try to expand our horizons with doing more of an artist flair.
I see.
So you're not going to come in and find the typical arrangement you would in a grocery store or in flower shops. Mm-hmm. We're a boutique style. Pardon me.
I see. I think on your website, European is one of the words you use. Is that an accurate term? Like there's something European about how you do it, or?
Yes, I've explored Europe a few times now, and the one thing I noticed is their artistry in floristry is amazing. Mm-hmm. So when I did some research about opening up the new flower shop, I decided to do a little swing on it with the European flair. So with that, it is a floral bouquet mm-hmm. without a vase. And some of them can be so big that they stand on their own without a vase. They're absolutely magnificent.
Wow. Is it might be a hard question to answer, but what else kind of makes it, what do you think makes it different from, as you say, what you might find in kind of a grocery store? Is it the colors? Is it the type of flowers you're using? As you say, you don't come with a vase or vase, so it can sometimes just stand on its own. What's kind of the big kind of difference, would you say? I'm
thinking it's the color texture. It's the style of the different flowers that you pick. Mm-hmm. It comes up in my head. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and I create this design in my head and I put it together the next morning and I'm like, wow, where did that come from? So I think it's more, it's a beauty that just kind of, you look at the flowers and certain ones go together that you would never expect. And, mm-hmm. you know, we're bringing back the liveliness of a carnation. Mm-hmm. People don't like carnations and they get a bad rap, and really they're a great flower. So it's all in how you use the different stems.
Mm-hmm. And I guess you could say too that there's a lot of personality that's put into it. As you say, you have a dream or you just think of this idea, you put it together the next day. Maybe two bouquets will probably not be the same if they buy them from you, I guess, eh?
No bouquet is the same. People ask me, well, I seen this on your website. Well, that might not be what you're going to get, because you're going to get whatever mood I'm in that day. Not saying that that's a bad thing, because my inspiration really does come, the flowers speak to me. It's a passion of mine. So, yeah, I take pride in not doing something that is the same mm-hmm. every day. So, if you stop in and you see the bouquets in the cooler, you're going to see that it's definitely something different.
Mm-hmm. Now, as we said, you're in the Little Yellow House on 102nd Avenue. How long, by the way, have you been in business for? Is this something newish for you? Have you been doing this for a while?
No, I've been doing this just about 30 years now.
Wow.
I've been trained by some of the best florists that I have come across in Canada. I've worked with some really great floral clubs and stuff like that. I've been showcased on different stuff that I've done that I just stepped out of the box. Mm-hmm. And so mm-hmm. It has worked for me for the last 25 plus years. So I guess I would say I'm going to age myself 25 years for sure.
Wow.
In the floristry industry.
So this has been a passion for you probably basically since you were a kid. Hey, you've always liked flowers and arranging them, I suppose. Eh?
Absolutely. Right down to when I was a small child and packing flowers in my hand and I got stung by a bee. And I remember not being angry at the bee. I was angry that my flowers went flying. And so I think that it always has been a passion of mine, mm-hmm. And you can tell by each piece that I do put together that it is passion that mm-hmm. is put in every piece.
Mm-hmm. So what do you think, Deb, then inspired you to go from you're a kid, you're kind of doing this, I guess more or less as a hobby, if we can put it that way, but then saying, okay, well, I want to open my own business and I want to sell my creations to people who want something a little different in their life in terms of flowers?
Wow, that's a pretty loaded question. I'm not even sure how to answer that. I guess I was winging it and hoping that I could sell myself, really, because it's the style that I'm building that I'm selling. but the flowers sell themselves at the same time. So I think putting both personalities together is what created something really great for us to open and again another flower shop in our community.
Now I have one more silly question for you about this. You say you put the kind of bouquets together and it's about texture and color and what kind of flowers it is. Scent. Does scent play into this too? You sort of say, I think these sort of things will either complement or clash in an interesting way that might also be interesting along with the visual sort of representation of what I'm doing.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
There's some really stinky flowers out there. Nobody wants a stinky bouquet sitting on their table when they're trying to eat dinner. We're actually creating some Christmas stuff, and right now it's really hard to find the right greens that will clash together.
Yeah.
And bring that Christmas smell and not smell like cat pee.
Yeah, not a scent you want necessarily.
No, and some Christmas greens come in smelling like that. It's just like, we got to stay away from that. So that's been a little bit of a challenge. So certain flowers do have a heavy scent, and we tend to keep our scents down or label our product when it does go out because of the scent. Sometimes it's overpowering for people. Yeah, so...
All right. Well, I mean, flower is a popular thing to give lots of different occasions, including in the holidays. So people can come see you again at the Yellow House, the Little Yellow House on 102nd Ave. When are you open? What kind of... I see you've got a pretty big website as well. So there's kind of a couple different ways people can access your products, eh?
Yes. Well, we are open 10 till 5, Monday to Friday, and then 10 till 4 on Saturday. We do have a full website. You can order online. You can message us. Sometimes it's hard that I don't get back to the messages. It may take me a couple hours. Please bear with us. It's just that we're busy. We work with our hands, so we're not on our phones. I would say the website is your best bet to click in. You can order right directly on there. And if it's something that you specifically want, there is an area in there to specify what you really would like.
Like sort of custom orders, I suppose, eh?
Yes, and pretty much it's a little bit of a trust thing. When you order something and you want it in a pink or you want it in a blue, you got to trust that I know what I'm doing to put it together for you.
Okay. Now, when people do come see you, I think you were saying beforehand, you've got some promotions either going on now or coming up right away you wanted to talk about quick.
Well, we have a really great promotion. We have a Christmas promotion coming up, and that is a value of $500. I'm working my butt off for that one. We have almost half-size, 3 feet Grinch trees going out with a big wreath, 32-inch wreath, and a table centerpiece. And this is a contest that we are having on Facebook, and the big draw is on the 1st of December. So please like and share, get your name in, because this is huge. There's a lot of really great pieces. They're not little, they're fun, and what a great way to add to your Christmas decor.
Absolutely. All right. Well, give us all the details. Facebook, Petite Petal Company on Facebook. What's the web address?
Oh, gosh.
I think it's, I've got it open here. Sorry to put you on the spot. PetitePetalCompany.com. You can go there and check things out. And then again, your address, which I've got in front of me too, 10059 Ave, just a little yellow house. You can't miss it because it's in the middle of downtown. So anything else you want to say before I let you go, Deb?
We just like to say that we take pride in putting smiles on people's faces every day.
Awesome. Well, it was a pleasure meeting you today, Deb. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for the invite.
And again, make sure you check out the Petite Petal Company. Vocal for Local is brought to you by the Fort St. John Co-op.